A bully puts others down, usually with their words and actions judging them. Sadly, this only reveals who the bully is: a person who puts others down to feel better about themselves. There he goes, walking down the hallway, surrounded by the people who cheered him on. The same people who praised him for making others feel his pain. The people who added fuel to the flame when he couldn't contain his rage. The people who never told him to stop when he'd gone too far. And at nights, he would spend his time cleaning the wounds caused by a drunken father with a gambling problem, wounds he got protecting his mother and future baby brother. He swore he wouldn't let them know of his silent cries and sleepless nights. And all the while he faked a smile and forced a laugh. He was too ashamed to accept the life he had, haunted by the sound of glass smashing on the walls and the bloodstains around the house. He was desperate to hide his pain, so he hid behind us. Through the doors, up the stairs, faces bloody, no one cares. In the washroom, clean up the mess. He'll be safe until he lays his head to rest. Rose walking down the hallway, surrounded by the people who love her, the same people who she changed for just so she could fit in, the people who led her to the land of parties, drugs, and alcohol, the people who caused her to have a diet made up of only water and pills. Her eyes always shone in the moonlight, not because they were bright, but at night her eyes would be brimming with tears, on the edge of an emotional cliff that always seemed to collapse beneath her feet. And all the while she faked a smile and forced a laugh. They continued to call her fat, made her hate her reflection just as much as she hated food. She became addicted to the way they stuck syringes in her arm and injected her with lies. She took it as them helping her to be beautiful, and so she smiled. And sticks and stones will break her bones. Sissy, prissy, four-eyes geek, fatso, stupid, nerdy freak. But names can really hurt. There he goes, walking down the hallway, surrounded by the people who gave him harsh glares and equally harsh words. The same people who got a sick kick out of swiftly kicking him. The people who condemned him to a life of pain. The people who hated him because the sex he preferred was the same. And at night, he would have to stay in his room, too scared to look out, afraid of what they'd do. They never approved. They were too religious to love their son as they loved themselves. He started to think he'd earned his place in hell. And all the while he faked a smile and forced a laugh. He continued to commit hate crimes against himself. Loved the way he felt when they abused him because he thought they were right. He thought of it as his punishment, and so he smiled. Fist punch, foot crunch, hand hit, mouth spit, eye swell, can't see, please, please let him be. My silence does not speak to you, you cannot hear my cry. I wonder what I did to you, you cannot even see. The pain, the hurt, the sadness, that is me. Your evil ways is a part of me, and that is plain to see.